Did you know you can see all of your activity? Well, maybe you can see all of your activity in your Google account. If you haven't gone through and set your privacy defaults, you most certainly can see all of your activity in your Google account. Stay watching. I'm going to show you how much is tracked in your Google account and how you can protect yourself a little bit further. Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine, it's your dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 721. It is Walkthrough Wednesday, and I'm going to walk through the activity log on our Google account, or on my Google account. Now, a lot of it is going to be redacted and blurred out and stuff, and I'm sorry, guys. You don't need to see a lot of that stuff. But you do need to get an idea of what you can see in those accounts, how much is being tracked, and how you can protect yourself. I speak a lot about privacy and making sure you're protecting your data. And Google has a habit of trying to track everything we do. And it's a case of whether they need to track it all or whether you want them to track it all or whether you want them to track it all. So today we're going to go through myactivity.google.com and show you what they can see, what they can track. And I'm going to show you, I hope, how to turn some of it off. Now, it might be that this ends up being a couple of episodes. It depends on how far we get in this episode and whether there's more to do once I get to the end of it. I know. I'm actually flying by the seat of my pants today. Well, I'm going to wing it a lot. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go to my account on Google. We're going to have a look at what we can see, and then we'll see how we can turn it on and off. Just a note, there's going to be a lot of stuff blurred out on this one. It's my personal account. Like I said, I'm very privacy focused. I don't like showing a whole heap of stuff, but I'll show you enough that makes sense to you. Alrighty, let's get on with it. Share the screens and see what we can see. So this is my Google account. Now to get there, you go to myactivity.google.com. Now you can certainly get there through your own Google account. I always find it easier just to enter myactivity.google.com. This is the screen that you'll see. You'll already see I've got some things down here blurred out. Make sure you are on the right Google account, because you can have up here in the right hand corner, you can have multiple Google accounts, and you should go through this for every Google account you've got and see what you're allowing to be tracked, what you want to turn on, what you want to turn off. Okay, so first of all, over here in the right hand column, the left hand column, we've got a couple of short menus. We are just going to be looking at the main page for today. We might go a little further, but we're going to go through and look at the main page. The first thing I'm going to highlight, you see here it's a little smaller, but it says Google protects your privacy and security, manage my activity verification. I'm going to click on that. It says if you turn on extra verification, Google will make sure it's really you before you can see or delete your full history on My Activity. This can help you keep your history safe on shared devices. So if you've got your account on like your partner's phone, or maybe you've got it on your kid's phone so that you can keep track of them, you will probably want to turn require extra verification on. I'm going to leave it off for now, but it will ask you to do extra verification if you have it turned on. You're giving them a license to use, so make sure you do read it. Regardless of these settings, Google can collect and use data that is not associated with your account, so just be careful of that one. It is Google. All right, so if I come down here, gives you a more personalized experience and saves your activity on some Google services, including associated info like locations in your web and app activity in your Google account. It's turned on, so I can turn it off. one step, or I can turn it off and delete activity. We'll go through those in a minute. I just want to go through the settings that we've got. So we can include our Chrome history. So see and delete activity. Shows you everything that we've got. I can do, I'll do a view all in a minute. Include Chrome history and activity from sites, apps, and devices that use Google services. So this says track everything. I'm going to turn that off straight away. So what this says is stop including additional. When this setting is off, new additional activity won't be saved in your web and activity in your Google account. It can still be used. Of course it can. And data Google still collects them. Why? Chrome sync data like your Chrome history. I don't use Chrome, so that's fine. I'm using Brave. Play games profile, other data. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it off. Now, you'll see once I've turned it off, you can see it gives me the ability to delete my old activity. So I'm just going to say delete old activity, and I'm actually going to say delete my activity for all time. So that then pops up a thing here, and it says, what do you want to get rid of? And I say select everything. I might regret this at one point. Click save, next. It gives me an idea of what I'm deleting. I'm going to say delete. I probably am going to regret this at some point. Mind you, I probably won't. I've checked a couple of my other accounts that I have, and I don't have this on. So this one might have been left on by mistake, which is just terrible of me. Okay, so now it's done it. It's got rid of my old activity. Hopefully that actually is taken out of Google services in its entirety. It should be. We can also see activity from Google services that save similar data, our timeline, our Chrome history, our other activity. Well, I think I'll get to those in just a moment. Click got it. So that's deleted the extra activity. It's still left the web and app activity on, as you can see. It says here it's on, and I can turn it off, but all the others I've turned off. That option has now gone from the bottom of the screen. I've already turned off Chrome history and its activities, so I don't want that on. Now we've got an auto delete off. Choose an auto delete option. Let's click here. I don't auto delete any activity. If you still want to have activity in your timeline, but you don't want it there forever, you can click auto delete activity and choose a time frame, 3 months, 18 months, 3 months. I'm just going to say 3 months for now. It's probably, see, it's going to go through and delete everything that's older than 3 months. That is fine by me. Okay. So that's how you can do an auto delete. You can still have your stuff tracked if you want. So if you want to, if you use the My Activity, or you think My Activity is going to be useful to you, that's how you can do it. That's how you can set it and expunge your records. I love that word, expunge your records over time, so that it's not just building up. Okay, so I'm actually now going to go and turn off web and app activity. I'm just going to turn it off here. Oh, I don't need to. I've already deleted a lot of my activities. Just going to turn it off. It gives us all the warnings again. And now my web and app activity is turned off, so it's not going to track me anymore. Well, it's not going to track me as heavily as it was. And now if I come back in, let's see what's left in our search bar here. Okay. So it's got my YouTube history and a few other things. So let's go and have a look at the timeline and see what timeline says. Click on timeline. These settings help tailor your experience across Google services when you use your Google account. Always collects data, uses it, and processes it in accordance with the Google privacy policy. It's all the same stuff. Okay. What have we got here? Timeline helps you go back in time and remember where you've been by automatically saving your visits and routes to a map on each of your devices. That's why I've got that one turned on. Okay, because I do a lot of traveling. I like to know where I've been. I like to know what I visited. I may actually leave this on. What I am going to do, though, is this sub settings is I'm going to turn it off. Okay. So I've turned that off. So now businesses can't see if their ads are effective or not. Sorry, guys. I know it's useful to you. Mine. I don't really need to be tracked to that degree. Share timeline edits and related data to improve. Nope, we're not going to do that. Personalize your Google opinion rewards survey. Nope, not going to do that. Going to leave them all off. So I am still going to allow this to track my activity to a map. The reason being is I do a lot of travel and I like to see where I've been. And sometimes I'm like, where was I on this day and what was the store I visited? So I know where I can go back to. I know. Now I'm just going to click on this see all activity controls here. Okay, what's the activities controls? These settings helped. Oh yeah, right. Same again. Same up the top. Web and web activity. Oh, they're the same things. They're all the things that we've just turned off. There we go. Now my YouTube history. I think this is so when you go into your YouTube history and you go history on YouTube, you can see all of your old videos, all the videos that you've watched. Again, I'm going to leave that on and I'm going to leave my searches on. Yes, I'm giving Google a little bit more information than I want to, but I am going to leave it on because it's very helpful for me. Personalized ads. Okay, what are personalized ads? You can choose whether the ads you see on Google services and partners are personalized. What does that actually mean? I think I'm going to turn that off. Let's turn that off. Just means I'm going to get generic ads, and that might actually be better for me. Okay, that's done. Let's go back. Timeline we've done, YouTube history we've done, personalized ads we've turned off. That is it. That is it. Now, if I go back to myactivity.google.com, now this isn't the most exciting of episodes, but I hope it's useful to you. Let's just click there because we're stuck. There we go. Now I should have very little in what comes up here. Okay, excellent. So again, now I've just got my YouTube searches coming up and what I was looking for you on YouTube on my account. What's the other thing we can do here? Right, yes. The last thing you can do is if you just want to delete everything and you don't want to go through and do what I've just done, or you've still got stuff showing in here that you want to just get rid of, you can click the delete button just to the right hand side of the filter by date and product and choose last hour, last day, all time, or a custom range. It's up to you what you do. At least it gives you that option. And that's it, guys. That is it. These options up here match to these options over here, I believe. Let's just go and check it. Make sure I'm not telling you fibbies. Yep, we've been there. We did that. That's good. So we have been through all of these options. All right, let me come back and have a chat to you. Like I said, not the most exciting of episodes, but I hope it horrified you as to how much data can be collected simply by not checking your own settings, simply by not being proactive in managing your privacy. Now, you'll see in that when I went through that, I made some decisions that, okay, they're going to track me on that, but that's actually really beneficial to me. Not the tracking, but that part of having that there is beneficial to me. So I'm going to leave that turned on, and that's the trade-off that I make. Now, eventually I might end up turning it off so that there's no data there for them, or very little data that they can use. It's entirely up to you. And the idea of doing these types of episodes is to give you or help you make an informed decision as to what you're doing with your privacy and your security, and not necessarily just let it be the default because that's just how it came installed. I hope that's helpful for you. And I really would like to know what your thoughts are on, how you track that, what's being tracked. Did you know did you know you could actually manage that level of tracking? And did you know you could actually go back and look at it? I'd love to know what you think. Leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this episode. If it was useful or interesting, or you didn't think it was quite so boring, give it a like and maybe share it with a friend as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so that you find out when I drop more content. I will say that a lot of you are watching the content. I'm very, very grateful for that. But you haven't liked the channel, so please go and like the channel. That it's just nice to have people like the channel so that I know you're watching. Alrighty, what else? Oh yes, if you need help with any of this sort of stuff, I am the tech wrangler. I can help you look after your tech. I can help you go through your settings and work out what they all mean and whether you want to have them on or off or not, or anything really. There's a lot that I cover. So reach out to me, book a free 30-minute breakthrough session at askcharlyleetham.com. When you go to the website, top right-hand corner, there's a bright pink button. You can't miss it. It says book your breakthrough session. Click on that. You'll be able to make a booking with me. If you have already used your one free breakthrough session, and you still want to work with me, thank you so much. I would love to work with you. Please do reach out and we will come to an arrangement. We will work out which way that working together looks best for you and for me. That's it for now, guys. Have a safe week. Have a private week. And I will see you on Friday for Firewall Friday. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.